Hello everyone, today we're going to look at how we can manage our references using Mendeley Reference Manager. So in this case we need three applications. We have to download three applications. The first one is Mendeley Reference Manager for desktop. So it has Windows version and also Mac version. You can download whichever you want, and I've downloaded one for myself, so I will skip that. And the second one is Mendeley Web Importer, and this is a web importer. That means like it detects references when you are searching articles online, and it has different versions for Safari and for Chrome as well. You can find for different browsers when it comes to Mendeley Web Importer. And the second one that you need to download is Mendeley Site. This one is a plugin that we will use in Word document. So what we're going to do is we will cite as we write. So all three of them are interconnected, and I will show you how. Okay, so as I told you, I've already downloaded my Mendeley Reference Manager. So I will just directly go to PubMed and search. Let's say I'll search health management. So it's showing me 640 results in the first place. So I will just click. This one is the Mendeley Web Importer that I downloaded first for Safari. So I will just click that. So it's detecting the references. First it will ask you to sign in with your email and with your password, but I already signed in, that's why. So like you can choose those that you want, or the articles that you think are relevant with your topic, with something that you're looking for, and then you can add it here. So if you want to add it into generally my library, you can add, but if you want, you can add to the collections and the groups that you have under in your Mendeley Reference Manager or in your library. So I will show you how you can create that. For now, let's just add to my library. So I will add them. All right, so it's showing that it's being added. Okay, so now I will directly go to my Mendeley Reference Manager. So if I click recently added, these are those it's about health management. As you can see, these are three articles that I selected using the web importer. Okay, so what can we do with the library? With the library, we can do various things. First, if you want to add manually, if you want to upload files from computer, you can do that, but in this case that's not our purpose. And you can also add entry manually. That means you can copy DOI here, okay, and PMID or PMID, it's linked to PubMed, and your reference type and everything, the journal, the year. So you can add everything, and then you can add manually. And the next thing that you can do manually is import library. When do we need this? I will explain that in a minute. All right, and but these are automatically added using our web importer, Mendeley Web Importer. So I have different option here. As you can see, there is collection, groups. And what's the difference between collections and groups? Collections, it's something that you only can access, and you can just divide whatever, like you can create a group that you can access. That means you cannot share collection. So let's say I wanted to put health management, because my topic is health management, enter. So it's already added here. Okay, so I'll come back to the recently added ones, those three articles. Okay, and then I will click organize and then add to collection. Which collection? Health management collection. I will add in this way. What else can I do? What if I want to share these three articles with my fellow researchers? So in that case, you can choose groups. Okay, so I can create a group called a new I already have a group called health management, but let me just rename that, and I will create one, health management one. All right, enter. So I've created one here. All right, so I created my group. So let's say I want to create a subgroup under the groups that I created. New collection, for example, introduction, enter. And let's say I want to add one more collection under the group, results. Okay, enter. So these are the subgroups that I created under the group. One more option is I can share this group with my colleagues. I will click manage the group, and then here it gives you an option to invite members, as many as 25. So you can just write their email address here and send the invitation. Yes, you send the invitation, so as soon as they receive the invitation, they can accept it and be added to your group, so they can see the articles that you're uploading, and also they can see whatever you're highlighting in the articles that you're reading. I will come back to the recently added articles, so I will select them and then organize, add to group. Which one? Health management one. So I can add into health management one in this way. Or if you don't want to select and do everything, what you can do, you can just drag it. Okay, but it will just cause a duplication because I already added before. So you can also delete it as you like. It has actually different options, and then you can also mark it if you want, like if you're finished reading it, or if you just wanna select it, you can mark it. And if you wanna export it, you can export it in the form of Bible text, in the note, Microsoft Word, and everything you like. Okay, so this was the group that we created, and these are the articles. So here, if you can see file, there is nothing in here, so this means it doesn't have a full article. But this one, the file is available to download, the full article is available to download. So if I click here, I can see the abstract, but under files there is no file. So this means I need to upload my PDF. How can I do that? You can use your PMID. It's loading. Okay, you can use your PMID, go to the link, and here if you can find a full article, that would be nice. So you can go to that page and then download it. After you download, you can come here, you can click files, and then you can click your file, and then so you can upload it. All right, so this is in case you don't find full articles. But if you do get full articles, you can directly read the article here, because it will show you an option. You can read the abstract, of course, here. All right, so these are the things that you can do with the Mendeley Reference Manager in general. Okay, so the next step, before I go to the next step, let me come here. Sometimes the Mendeley web importer doesn't detect the articles. I will show you when. Let me choose another database like ProQuest, and I will search health management. It's loading. So the thing is, yep, so it's loading. It's showing around almost 16 million articles. So let me click my web importer. You see, it's not detecting any reference. Sometimes the web importer doesn't detect. So what you can do in that case, you can select here. Okay, you can select the references in the same way like when you are using ZU library, any database in ZU library. Sometimes, like in case the web importer doesn't detect your reference, you can select and then save. Seven of them are selected here. Selected items, go to selected items, and you can come to all save and export options, and it will give you an option to here RIS, CTAV, and Mendeley. So like there are different, if you want to use RefWork, IntNote for Mendeley, this one is preferable. So we will click this, and then so you will deselect the item. Okay, continue. So it will download in this way. All right, our file is already downloaded. Then what you can do is you can come here, okay, and then import library. Wait, import library. So the file was in RIS, if you remember. So I will click RIS. Whichever is the document, I can select it. I'm not sure if it is showing here though, but I can just select it, not this document of course, but the RIS file. You can select it and then it will directly be imported into your library in this way. Alright, so we're done with the Mendeley Reference Manager. The next thing is how can we cite while we write. Alright, I know I've already added my references, so I wanna write about health management course challenges, and I found an interesting article from the Mendeley. So I have told you to download Mendeley site. You will come to references here and it will show up here, Mendeley site. So click Mendeley site. Alright, so you have to sign in when you're using it for the first time. Alright, so here there are many options. All references recently added, you can choose whichever you want, but for us, if you remember, we created a group called Health Management 1. So I will click Health Management 1 and it's showing me those 3 articles that I added using the web importer. So let's say I wanna include this and this, both of them. Okay, so I will insert 2 citations. It directly inserted in an APA format this way. Alright, so let's say I have finished and I want to create a bibliography. I will place my cursor where I want it to be inserted. Click here and then insert bibliography. Continue. So it's inserted here. Okay, like if you want to add more reference, let's say moreover you want to write something, and let's say I added this citation, inserted, it automatically, you see, it automatically detects the third bibliography as well. So in this way you can use Mendeley site. And the second thing that I wanted to show you, you can change the citation style. That means if you don't want APA style, you can change citation style. There is Vancouver if you want, so I can say update. Okay, update citation style, so it will just put it in numbers 1, 2, 3. So like there are different types of styles if you want to, so you can figure them out. Alright, so this was all about Mendeley Reference Manager. I hope it was helpful. Thank you.